Hi, fourth graders. Thank you for joining me for this week's lesson, if you were able to. If you were not able to, no worries. Here's a recording of what we talked about this week. I'm going to go ahead and screen share. And we are on to the habits of healthy kids. And I believe, yes, we're on habit 3. Habit 3 was our week's theme is putting first things first, work before play. And it's something that I think as we get older, maybe we improve upon. But I know when I was younger, this was a really big challenge for me. How can you do the first thing first is the title of this slide. And it says, doing the first things first mean to do your work before your play. So for instance, I'll make my bed before I play with my friends. You do the things you have to do before the things you want to do. For instance, this says, write a sentence on your paper and then you can draw a picture of it. So the little boy says, well, I'll write my sentence first, even though I really want to draw a picture. So the idea of this concept of doing the first things first is what is most important? What is my teacher or my parent or whatever in my life? What is the most important thing? You say no to things you don't have time for. So in this instance, the little girl says, come to the movies. And the boy says, sorry, I don't have time right now. And that can be a challenge because I know there are so many fun things out there that we want to do. But really to be effective at our schooling, our education, to become effective adults, we want to put the first things first in our lives, what's important. We want you boys and girls to be organized and stick to your plans. So this little boy says, I stuck to my plan and now I have time to play. And he's got his list. A to-do list is a great tool if sometimes you struggle keeping the priorities in your mind. So your list might look like his. To do my homework, my chores, and then whatever time is left, I have time to play. One way to help visualize this is to think of your life as big blocks and small blocks. The big blocks are the really important things. Like your school, your family, and staying healthy. The little blocks are the things that they're not that important, but you enjoy them, like watching TV, playing video games, being outside. If you play first, this is true. Sometimes it's hard to find time to work. Okay, so if you're spending all day doing video games, it might be 9 o'clock at night and you realize, wow, I haven't done my schoolwork. I haven't studied for my test. That's the problem when we do the fun stuff first. Sometimes we run out of time for the important stuff. Doing all the little blocks first is like building a tower with the little blocks before the big blocks. Do you think this is going to work? Check this out. So I do all the fun stuff in my life and I build my life on video games and FaceTime and all those kind of extra things. Your life is going to fall apart. You're not going to be successful if you don't make time for the important stuff. Okay? You need to get your work done first, loves, and then you can play. So imagine building a life on the important things. Making school an important part of your life, spending time with your family, taking care of your body and your brain, and then you have the extra stuff. Okay. But this takes practice. Like any skill, it takes practice. And this story, we'll talk about a fictional character named Adam who is trying to put first things first, but he needs help. He's not sure which are the big things or the important things and which are the little things. So you tell me. Here's example number 1. Adam was finishing a worksheet at school. A lot of the other students were done and had started to color. Adam wanted to color, but he also wanted to get his worksheet done. What should Adam do first? What is the most important block or activity? Yeah, the schoolwork. So that's the thing you accomplish first. That's a big block. Next scenario, when Adam got home from school, he wanted to watch TV, but he also needed to make his bed and do his chores. What should Adam do first? Yeah, you might not want to do the chores, you might not want to make your bed, but those are considered big blocks. They are important aspects of your life. Scenario 3, at dinner, Adam got a bowl of cheesy broccoli soup and a piece of cake for dessert. What should Adam eat first? Yeah. You know that one. You know that taking care of your body is very important. So yeah, you want to eat the healthy things first. After dinner, Adam needed to practice piano, but he also wanted to read a comic book he just bought. What should Adam do first? Which is the more important activity? Yeah. That practice, that repeated practice is what makes us stronger and better. That's a foundation for our lives, is practice and building skills. Thank you. You helped him put the big stuff first. And then we often find once you get those things done, you are so organized and focused and you feel so accomplished that you do have extra time for the fun stuff. I'm not saying that you should not have fun. I like to watch like a silly TV show, or I want to curl up with my favorite book after a long day. Yes, it's important to have fun too. So here's what we did in our live Zoom lesson. We practiced putting first things first in our own lives. So boys and girls, in your packet, this is habit number 3, put first things first, work first, then play. I gave you 5 blocks at the bottom. You might not have a full 5, so just think about it. The 5 most important things that you know in your heart that you should build your life on: school, family, ways to stay healthy. And then I gave you plenty of little blocks for all the fun things that you enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.